We are wedding consultants and event planners, and what we can do for someone who's planning a wedding is we can either start at the very beginning and help them through every phase of the wedding, or we can be there to help them with certain phases depending on what they need and what they want, or we could just be there the day of the wedding to help them get through that day and assist them in the ceremony and the reception and making sure all the vendors are there and everything is organized. So being a wedding consultant is kind of, you know, it has different roles and different, it takes on a different job depending on what the bride and groom need from us. So if they're planning a big, huge wedding, then a lot of times, and I would advise any bride to at least have someone, if they don't hire somebody, to have someone that is like their lady in waiting, kind of their person that is constantly helping them along the way, because you can't do it by yourself. You just can't. There's too much. Right. So it's a very important occasion. And Hank being the male side of the whole thing, that's kind of really cool because, you know, guys get left out a lot in weddings. They kind of get pushed to the side and, oh, whatever you want, honey, kind of thing. And, you know, it's his day too. So Hank has that opportunity to kind of guide guys through the whole process of
the wedding.
And
I'm a minister, a licensed minister or an ordained minister. And so I can do the ceremony in conjunction with everything else. And so I tend to take care of the guy's portion and help him through the wedding ceremony. Now, understand that weddings are extremely stressful, right? Not only for the bride, but for the groom too. One of the things that we witnessed is that, like, they'll come up with a plan and then something happens to change. And so the guys, well, being the way guys are, we're like, hey, there's a plan, let's stick with the plan. But what happens if the plan doesn't gel like it's supposed to? And so, you know, being there to help the guys, like, dude, this is okay, it happens, it's all going to be fine. You know, we have alternatives, right? Regardless of what happens, we always have positive outcomes available. So let's just do this. And this helps the groom because he's in the moment just like the bride is in the moment. And this, you know, both of us do the same thing. If you're in the moment, you a lot of times can't see the forest because of the trees. And so when we're there, it's like, they're like, ah! And they need a calm voice of sanity. Right?
So that's what we are.
Yeah.
The calm voice of